do my intro for my group 3. You wanted to. Do it. Hi, group 3. I thought I had an intro first thing, but now he's chickening out on me. Okay, pull it back a little bit. Down a little bit. Back a little bit. Perfect. That's fine. That's fine. That's good enough. To the side a little bit. Yeah. Oh, too far. You can see her tongue clearing. That's too far. No, too far over.
Said right there.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Hi, group 3.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, group 3. I'm always doing my hair in these, huh? My last video for my goal, I did miss a day because I had some personal stuff happening. But otherwise, this is my 7th day, and I'm pretty proud of myself. So today, I'm going to do love. We'll finish out the month with love, but you know, like I had said before, my readings, it really just goes with the energy until the energy changes. We're going to do group 1, 2, and 3. With my Under the Roses. I remembered today to bring it. Actually, it was here yesterday. I just couldn't find it. It was in my blankets. Because I sleep with everything. My Wisdom of the House of Night cards and my Queen of the Moon Oracle cards. Then I'm going to be clarifying using my Gilded Tarot. I forget the official name. Uh-oh. These are probably mixed up. I'm going to have to look at those. We're going to clarify with the Gilded Tarot, and then spiritual guidance with my Spirit Animal Oracle cards. Again, I think we're just going to have to go with it with the blurry camera, because with my favorite love layout, really the only way to kind of see what I'm doing... Shoot, dang. How am I going to do this? I might just set it up so that I can just work and talk at the same time. I'll figure it out. But anyway, choose one, 2, or 3 for your reading, and then you can jump down to whichever reading you'd like down at the bottom using the timestamps. Perfect. Okay, so actually, so our setup today is actually thanks to my boyfriend holding the phone for me. So, and I've never actually read in front of, now I don't know if I've even read in front of anyone who's not my best friend or one of my sisters. I've never read in front of you, huh? You can talk, it's okay.
Yeah.
I have?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is so awkward. Okay, so anyway, sorry, this is really weird for me. Okay, so we're going to go group number 1, Under the Roses. And we're going to see what you have in love. Group number 1. How does group number 1 see themselves? I'm so nervous. Like, it's so hard to focus.
You got it. Just have it.
It's so weird. Okay. You can turn it just a teensy bit this way. That other way. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Group number 1. How do you see yourself? So group number 1, you see yourself like you're really going places in life. I'm not even going to clarify with the Gilded Tarot because I really like doing it this way instead. Can I get clarification? And with childlike wonder, so you have a lot of enthusiasm also in life. How does your lover see themselves? Your lover sees themselves as isolated, very independent, maybe even depressed. And then how does the lover see our viewer? They're in love with you. They see you very romantically, in a very favorable light. How do you see your lover? And you see them as very lucky. You feel very grateful to have them in your life. They're kind of like a bright light in your life. And then how do you see your relationship with them? You see it as a means of survival, almost larger than life also, and a home base. You see them as your home. I think you probably live with this person or you've been with them for a long time. Yeah. How does this person see your relationship? Very peaceful, very comfortable, softly romantic. I thought of, I don't know if you've ever seen, it's called the Sisterhood, what's it called? Sisterhood of, or the Yaya Sisterhood or something like that. And the dad, he's like this loving, calm person that puts up with like the crazy wife. And there's a scene where the daughter asks the dad, Dad, do you feel like you were loved enough? And he's just like, oh honey, what's enough? That's kind of how I see that's kind of like how your lover sees your relationship. And what do you want this relationship to be? What do you want it to turn into, or where do you want it to go? You're at a crossroads. Clarification. 2 cards, please. So you either want it to continue down a romantic path, holding it dear to your heart, or I think you have secret desires, almost having an affair, or there's a secret you're holding back. Can I have clarification regarding the secret? Oy. I don't know what the secret is, but it has to do with gossip. The picture is a snake telling secrets into someone's ear. Clarification. And a letter. Could be, it has to be some kind of gossip, or maybe online even. I'm not sure. And then where does your lover want this to go? Sorry, is your arm getting tired? You can put it down just a little bit so that you can see the cards. Can you tilt it down a little bit? There we go. Perfect. Well, now they can see. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Right there. Perfect. Okay, wait. Sorry. There. And you don't have to look at my ugly mug anymore. You have to do this for 3 times. Stop. Okay. Where does your lover want this to go? Aw, they want it to last forever, and they want it to be like everything in eternity. Oh my god, how freaking romantic. And then this person's over here like at a crossroads. Like either wanting it to be dear to their heart, or like wanting to believe all this gossip and holding secrets. How crazy, huh? Okay, anyway. Can you give me the outcome for this relationship? Or then till the energies change. Slippery fish. Sun and happiness, though. And the tower. Can I have clarification for the clock tower? You're going to be putting something to rest. Can I have clarification about the grave? Stop. What are you doing? Whatever this crossroads is, this big challenge that you're facing, you are going to finally make a decision and be putting it to rest, and you're going to be making this decision very quickly. And when you do, you're going to stop being this slippery fish, and happiness is going to be restored to your relationship. And spiritual guidance for this person until the next time, or to help them along their path. How about that? Brown bear, take time out. So I think you need to reassess everything.
Good.
No, because you can see all of our junk food on the floor. So yeah, and you know what's so funny about this? Take time out. Okay, so we have what are you doing? I'm so sorry, I'm distracted. Okay. So, for you, how you see your relationship, babe, turn it this way a little bit. For you, you saw it's the house. So what it is, it's the house, and then it's the bear, and the bear is coming out of the water with a fish in its mouth. So a correlation I'm making for this is your spiritual guidance is the brown bear spirit telling you to take time out, and then we have the bear. So what this is saying to me is take time out and kind of maybe appreciate what you have at home. Appreciate the status of wherever your relationship is right now, and take some time to be in the present with your partner, and that's going to help you navigate this crossroads a little bit better. Thank you, babe. And also I wanted you to notice that we have the slippery fish, and then we have the bear, and the bear is catching the fish in his mouth. So I think that this bear is going to be taking time out, is going to be bringing control to the situation. It's going to be stopping this slipperiness, this elusiveness that you're feeling, which really is this the snake, whatever the snake is, whatever secrets or gossip the snake is trying to give. I think taking time out at home with your loved one is going to really put this to an end, because you're going to kind of see what the truth is and see what your true feelings are and see what matters most to you and what's most important. So I hope that helps somebody. Okay, down a little bit, right there, to the side a little bit, down a little bit, there, perfect. Okay, everyone, I have a cameraman today. If you didn't see the other ones. Okay. So group 2, we're using, okay, it's my boyfriend. Does that make you happy?
A lot.
Yeah. Okay. Group 2, how do you see yourself? Okay, group 2. Stop being distracted. Group 2, how do you see yourself? Group 2, you see yourself as somebody who is trying to better yourself, come up in the world. Maybe you're furthering your education, or you're getting into your spirituality. You're just trying to be better all around. And how does your lover see themselves? Your lover is doing a lot of deep reflection. You are in a little bit of a higher place because you're not so much doing as deep reflection as you're doing the actual work, but they're actually looking at themselves. It's kind of like the step before you start doing all the work. How do you see your lover? Ooh. You see your lover is actually really chaotic. So maybe you don't see that they're doing this self-reflection. You see a lot of change in their life. How does your lover view you? Your lover sees that you're coming out of a barren state into a new era, or a new state of being, a new happier state of being. I don't think that they see like exactly where you're going, but they do see that you are making moves. Making money moves. Okay. And show me how the... It's my girl. It's my spirit animal. Okay, stop. I have to focus. Okay. Show me how the viewer views the relationship. The viewer... Okay, by the way, I don't read these cards in reverse. Just tilt it a little bit so they can see their cards a little bit. Okay. You actually see your relationship as a brand new beginning, coming out of maybe isolation and into a more fruitful time. This seems to be a new relationship. It's either a new relationship or a new like level to your relationship, or a new kind of like, you know, like when you've been with someone for a long time and then you find something it's too far over. Okay, down. Okay, let's just leave it this fine right Or like, you know when you think you're so funny. You know, like when you've been with someone for a long time and you just have like a resurgence in the energy in the relationship. It's either brand new or that's what you're going through. And then show me how the person sees the relationship. A lot of action. So I think that really coincides with what I was saying about the new energy in the relationship. So again, either it's a brand new relationship or it's a set relationship, but just that has had a lot of new energy lately. Show me where you want the relationship to go. Clarification. Ooh, okay. So you're actually looking for a sign from the universe that this relationship is right. And you're trying to listen to your inner voice to get that message. You're hoping for a sign. I think that the other reading had this too. You really want this relationship to be divinely guided or divinely gifted to you, I guess I should say. How does the lover see this, or where does the lover want this relationship to go? Clarification. Okay, so your lover, I don't want to say this. I think your lover wants to break up with you. Okay, this is so crazy to say. I think your lover wants everything to break apart and they want it to turn into nothing. And that's such an awkward thing to have to say to somebody. So, awkward.
Awkward.
Okay, this is so terrible for somebody out there. Maybe no one will watch this.
No.
Yeah. Okay, show me current state of the relationship outside of... No, we're not doing that yet. Outside of the personal views. You guys just have a lot of growth going on. You're coming out of a dark period into a better period. And one more, please. So whether or not this, and self-protection, whether or not this relationship ends or goes anywhere, I mean, it's all for the highest good. Show me the next step for this relationship until the energies change. The outcome, please. It actually... The energies have come to a place where everything's coming to a head, and if it holds on anymore, it's going to start rotting. You guys need to start thinking about where you want this to go, making plans for the future. Both of you, individually and together. And you guys, clarification. You guys need to have more sex. And you need to, sorry, I was looking at you. I don't know why I looked at you when I said you guys, being the reader and your partner, you guys need to have more sex and have more orgasms, more satisfying sex. I think that might be what your problem is. Clarification, just in case. Yeah, you need to focus on that. Okay, so if they do this, if they focus on each other in all aspects, especially that way, what could be the highest good to come out of that? The unexpected. Awesome. Clarification. And reassessing the future. That actually might save your relationship if you guys are in trouble. Okay, spiritual guidance, spirit guide. Oh, okay, that was fast. Elephant spirit, learn from the past. I don't know if you guys have been through this cycle before. If you have, you guys need to take note and not repeat old patterns. Another one, please. Ooh, 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 ooh. These are too big for my hands. That's what she said. And there's always enough. Clarification for this, please. There's always enough of what? There's always enough regarding time for a deep dive. Swan spirit, there's always enough. Water. Water is emotions, water is love, there's always enough. Do you remember me talking about, or maybe this was it was the last reading. I was talking about the movie, The Divine Secrets or something like that, of the Yaya sisterhood, and then the daughter asked the dad, you know, Daddy, were you loved enough by the mom? And he goes, oh honey, what's enough? There's always enough time for a deep dive. But there's always enough love to go around. So I think this is telling you not to give up on your connection. But don't make the same mistakes that you did before. Thank you for the zooming. Alright, so group 2, best of luck to you, and I hope you guys get everything worked out. And please go make sexy time with your partner. Hi, group 3. You just had to do that, didn't you? I have a cameraman today.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, you're embarrassing me in front of my friends.
She said hello. That's all.
He said it like a 40-year-old white man.
Hello.
Look at
Hello. Baby.
I couldn't hold it. Okay. Spit it all over myself. Alright. Here we go. Group 3. I'm exhausted. Look at, I look like I have a black eye. Right there too. Why do you give me black eyes for? See? That's what happens. That's what happens when you mess with my channel. Look at you. Okay, group 3. How do you see yourselves, group 3? How do you see yourself? Oh, that's weird. Group 3, you see yourself as lots of movement. Everyone's having so much movement this month. How does your lover see themselves? You see yourself, group 3, is very majestic, and you're making big moves. Oh, more money moves.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Your lover sees themselves as very complicated, or they're going through a very complicated time right now. How does your lover see you? Your lover sees you as an extremely loyal person, almost innocent. Like a sunset. It's like not nostalgic, but you know when you catch someone you love just like at that right moment in the right light, that's kind of how they see you. How do you see your lover? You see your lover... Clarification, that's kind of strange. Okay, this is so weird, but I guess you see your lover as bipolar, or you see your lover as a person with two faces, a person who is moody, a person who can go one of two ways. A person who goes through cycles within themselves. How do you see the relationship? You see your relationship is extremely chaotic right now. How does your lover see the relationship? They see the relationship, they feel very much at home in the relationship, like they belong in it. This is where they should be. They're at the right place at the right time. Where do you want the relationship to go? You just want to be in love and be happy. Where does your lover want this relationship to go? they want to be confident in the relationship. They want to be able to show you off. They want to feel like you compliment each other, that you, even though you're very different, you come from two different worlds, that you completely understand each other, and that it's almost like you were meant to be. You know how the card itself is a woman and a horse, but you know the relationship, I always imagine, like, not always, but I'm imagining, you know how we have Native Americans in movies or in lore, Native Americans with their horse, and they ride the horse, but the horse becomes an extension of them because they love and respect that horse so much, and they have such a good relationship with it. And this card fell out. It's the High Priestess of Earth. And that is, again, worshiping, like, it's like worshiping the earth, becoming one with the earth. So it's like he wants to take confidence in you and almost become one with you, like you are literally his other half, even though he does acknowledge that you are two separate entities. And it's so interesting. I find it so interesting that this is coming up for him, because the way that you see him is very polarized. I'll just show you right here. You see him very polarized.
Sorry about that.
It's my cameraman. He's still learning. Adding special effects. Can you show me the overall energies of the relationship? I can't shuffle today. The overall energies of the relationship, even though you do feel very chaotic in the relationship right now, and your lover sees themselves as very complicated, the overall energies is that very stable. This relationship is strong, stable, deeply rooted. It's very focused. You guys have a goal in mind. You guys are both on the same page and going in the same direction. Although you are in denial about something. Clarification. You are in denial about the ending of something. Clarification. You're in denial about the ending of... I think you're in denial about the ending of your lover's war within themselves, if that sounds plausible. Clarification. It's like you're waiting for someone to tell you that you don't have to fight this problem anymore, but no one has told you yet. But it's okay for you guys to decide that the fight is over, that you have overcome this, because you have. How about the outcome in the future, or for whatever's coming next until the energies change? We have vision, clarification, deceit. You guys are going to bring some kind of a deceit to light. Clarification. Whoa. There's somebody who is igniting. I really feel that there's somebody who's igniting whatever this problem is that you are having with your lover, or these problems that your lover's having. There's someone who's like literally fueling the fire, or fanning the fire, fanning these flames out of control. A little bit more about the outcome that's coming up next. You are going to have fulfillment within each other. Clarification. Because whatever endeavor is coming next, it's something new for you both. It's something new that you both can take care of and nurture and grow upon. And that's something that is going to fulfill you both very deeply. It's not almost, but it's very pleasurable. It's not just something that you feel an obligation to. You actually enjoy doing this. It's very dear and tender to you. How about one more card for the outcome? And also, you guys are going to, you feel very responsible to this relationship, and you trust your intuition, but you also very much defend this relationship against the outside forces. And then we're going to do some spiritual guidance for them. We're going to pull 2 cards for these 2 people. We have life is speeding up. Also, if you notice, lots of red, more of that fire energy. And koi fish, there is always enough again. And I think this card is going to go with your fulfillment card. Babe, something messed up. Hopefully you can see that. I'm covering it with my fingers. I'm so sorry. I don't know what this deceitful person is trying to do to you by trying to attack your love. And I really just keep getting the feeling that this person is trying to make, I don't know if they're trying to make everyone else think that your love is crazy or something like that. And then your love is actually kind of starting to believe it. Even though you guys both feel that whatever problem was that caused these rumors to stem or to begin, it's been taken care of. I just feel like this person is making you guys think that you don't have enough of, let's do a clarification, enough of what? Enough inner peace. And love, of course. They make you guys feel like you're not whole. This person, whoever this instigator is, they make you feel like you guys aren't whole. Let me see if I can see the kind of person it is. Ooh. The kind of person who keeps doing this to you. It's somebody who comes through and initially made you feel like all of your wishes were coming true, or they could help you make your wish come true, and they could change your life. They actually helped you out a lot. They released you from some sort of predicament that you were in. They became sort of a savior for you guys, and that's why you let them into your life and you trusted them. Somebody had stabbed you in the back and they came through and kind of like defended you and literally took the swords out of your back, and that's why they were able to get so close to you. But then they just kind of left you there. And I think while they were leaving you there, they're out behind you spreading all these lies. So I just want another, can I have another spiritual guidance just to send them on their way? Something that they can do to help them have the best possible outcome. You see clearly now. Bam. How about some kind of a best course of action card? How about that? Can we do something like that? Trust in the magic. I think you guys are doing everything you can, but you just need to trust now. Babe, they can't read that. Yeah, I think that's why it wasn't giving me many action cards, because you guys need to just trust. So that fucking sucks that person did that to you. So I wish group 3, I wish you nothing but the best. And let me know if anything resonated. You guys don't have to post your business down in the comments. You can always email me personally. My email is in the description below. I would love to hear how this resonated with you. You can even go step by step. I would really appreciate it. And let me know if there's anything I can do to help clarify, or if you want a personal reading. They are only $10 per question, so really affordable. And I have a 24-hour turnaround, 24-hour business day turnaround, so it's pretty quick. So anyway, I wish you guys nothing but the best. Happy August. See you in September.